Hi, it's Morag Gamble from Our Permaculture Life, and I wanted to tell you today about one of my plants that's abundant with fruit at the moment, Acerola cherry. So if you live in a warm climate, whether it be tropical or subtropical, this might be actually one of the fruits that you would love to have in your garden. It's so adaptable and so versatile. It's really drought tolerant and it has delicious fruit. So once they've ripened to be really red like this, they're sweet and they're soft and they taste a little bit like a cherry, somewhere cross between it looks a little bit like an apple, but it tastes more like a nectarine. Now, if you don't get them when they're really ripe, they can be quite tart. But the most interesting thing about this fruit is that it has over 100 times the vitamin C content of oranges. Now that makes it in around being one of the most high in vitamin C fruits in the world. So apparently rosehip has a little bit more vitamin C in it, but kakadu plum and acerola cherry are right up there. So if you've got a little bit of a space, even somewhere that you can have a pot, and you live in a warm climate, then you can grow acerola. And it's such a non-fussy type of plant. It produces 3 crops a year. The most abundant is now in the kind of the warm season time. But it doesn't keep well, which is why you've probably never seen acerola in the stores. It needs to be kept fresh. So this is why I have acerola growing here on the main path in and out of our house. So when we're coming home, when we're going out, we can check to see that the acerolas are ready and can harvest them continuously. So you need to eat them relatively fresh because they don't store very well. But when you get a tree that starts to get big like this, it can grow actually up to 6 meters high and 6 meters wide. But if you're in a small spot, you can also keep it hedged and even small in a pot. So that idea of a fedge, an edible fence or an edible hedge, a food hedge, is a really great way to use it. But so anyway, when you get this many, you can't eat that many that fresh, but you can make purees out of it. You could dry it. You can make juices. You can make smoothies. But if you do make that kind of puree or pulp from it, you can then freeze it and add that to smoothies throughout the year. Now, actually in the 1940s, acerola was used a lot to be the ingredient in vitamin C tablets until they got in chemical versions, industrial versions of that. But, this in your own yard in a warm climate as your own vitamin C tablets, just eat them along the way, have a handful a day. It's absolutely brilliant and they taste really nice in smoothies, on your breakfast, and anything that you just like a little bit, mixed in with your yogurt. So what I'll do is I'll put links below to some of the information about it and some recipes as well. And I really hope you enjoy trying it out. One other thing I wanted to show you, how easy it is to propagate it. So I'm just going to grab a little branch. So I just snapped off one of the end. So this is the growing tip. And you can see the leaves along here. What you want to do is just maybe plant maybe a third of that in the ground. So I'll just gently take some of those leaves off. And if you're planting this, you take the fruit off too. If I stick that in the ground now, like that, with some nice composted soil, mulch around it, that will become another plant. And that's as easy as that. You could also eat the fruit, and inside, excuse me, there's some seeds. Plant those and you get a tree too. But I always find it much quicker and easier to grow from a cutting. Anyway, I hope that's been informative and you encourage to grow your own vitamin C plant. Catch you next time. See ya. So I hope you've enjoyed my little film about my vitamin C plant, the Acerola cherry. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Our Permaculture Life, and also head on over to Our Permaculture Life blog, where you'll get lots more information about how to use the plants. And there's already 400 articles about permaculture plants and permaculture design over there too. And I'll put the link below. Catch you next time. Bye.